Oh yeah, check this out everybody, huh? I like what I see. Today is May 11th, 2020, and it is actually one day before my birthday. My birthday is tomorrow, May 12th. By the time you guys are watching this video, very likely my birthday will have already passed, and I am going to be 31 years old. That's right, I said it. 31 revolutions around the sun. Anyways, I'm going to dedicate this video for today to one of the most loyal subscribers here on the YouTube channel, Brian Ashline, a.k.a. Beastman, a.k.a. Weed Master. Don't ask me why I call him that. He's been with extreme fillet fishing for a long while, and he always comes and asks me, hey Leo, what happened to all the catfish video? What happened to the meow fish, right? The pussy fish. I'm talking about the catfish. So today, Brian, in your homage, I'm here at the Delaware River. Folks, I've been fishing creeks for the past 3 YouTube videos. You guys know COVID-19. I told you all I'm fishing 7 miles within my house. My options are very limited. I couldn't do it anymore. I just couldn't do it anymore. I was catching the same species over and over again. I really needed a change of scenery. So today at the big river, we're going to do some still fishing. Hopefully catch some big ass catfish. I don't know what's going to happen in this video. So are you guys ready? Let me set up my stuff. Well, let's get the adventure for today started. Beautiful, perfect. I just got my first rod set up. 2 hooks right over here. I'm using Gammies size 8 with a 1 ounce sinker because there's not a lot of current over here. I am actually fishing a very strategic spot. This is the Delaware River right over here, and then the water comes from the Delaware River, and that over there is the Mill Creek, I believe, or one of the creeks around the area. So in other words, I am fishing right at the mouth of a creek that connects with the river. The game plan for today is to target the fish that are going to be swimming from the Delaware River into that creek, or vice versa, outside of that creek, right? Now, I do need to catch some live bait, some smaller species of fish, because I dug my garden this morning and I only harvested like 2 dozens of worms or so. So if the bite is hot here at the river, those worms are going to go real fast, right? Not to mention that when I fish for catfish, I do enjoy having some cut bait with me. So I got 1 ounce here. I just punch it right in the middle. It is very shallow, actually. Dang, son. But just because it is shallow does not mean there's no fish, right? And I can tell you already it is kind of muddy bottom. We'll see what happens. Now it's just the waiting game. I got 3 rods in the water over here. This one right here is the Delaware River rod because it casts more towards the Delaware River. We got 2 bait rods over here. This bait rod is more towards the middle, and that one is more close range. All high-low rigs except for the Delaware River rod. Just gonna enjoy my little breakfast over here, and hopefully we're going to catch some fish soon. Folks at home, look at that. There's some type of weird fish jumping right over here. I think it was a good decision for me to move to this spot right here, because seriously, I was at that other spot for like 2.5 hours and I didn't get a single bite. It was really that bad. And then a few kids and parents started to show up. Boy, let's try it over here and see what happens, because I refuse to get skunked today. Oh my goodness, look at that. We got a bite. We got a bite here on this rod. It was a damn good decision to come over here, I think. Oh yeah, fish on. First fish of the day coming up, and it's potentially good bait. Good bait for catfish. Definitely a good decision to move here. Is that what I think it is? A little white perch? Yeah, look at that, dude. We just got prime bait for our catfish here. A little Morone, americana. There's no minimum size, no limit. Man, I could live line this for stripers right now, for real, you know? I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet. Ah, that is beautiful, beautiful. This is what I call good bait right over here. Boom, right through the mouth. I decided to chop the little perch up at the end because one, I don't have circle hooks with me right now, and two, I don't really have drop net. If I were to catch a stripers over here, and the water here is actually pretty deep, pretty decent and deep, I would at least need a drop net if I catch a real nice striper, right? Not to mention that it is, by law, you need to use circle hooks at the Delaware River if you're fishing for stripers. So let's stick with the catfish and see if finally a meow fish is going to show up. Oh yeah, probably a little white perch. So more live bait, good. That's what we need. I'm gonna save some live bait over here for next fishing sessions too. And this little white perch are actually beautiful for bait. Like I said, this is perfectly good live line size too if you're targeting stripers at the river right now. But since I'm going for catfish, I'm just gonna save it for the catfish. Check that out, huh? Healthy little white perch, the Morone americana. I really don't know what to say. I am 4 hours in the fishing session right now. There's some white perch out there. There's some white perch out there. But the catfish, I got 2 rods with cut bait, prime cut bait, fresh white perch. Haven't got a single bite yet. Only white perch on the 9 crawlers. Man, I'm having my lunch now. Gotta toughen it out. Today's a miserable day, but I'm not getting skunked. And hopefully the meow meow is going to show up, man. Yeah, during the summertime. During the summertime after their spawn, yeah, you can cast like that. Dude is casting right at the end of the pier right there. You can just cast lures right along the wall, walk around.
I tried fishing all the way down there.
One moment, brother. Got a hit over here. Oh yeah, this one's on.
That one? Let's go.
Yeah, this one I think is a catfish, not a perch. Small catfish maybe.
Let's go.
Yeah. Oh, it's a yellow perch. Check that out. Yeah, man.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah, check it out, huh, guys. We got here a yellow perch, the PB Flathead. Yeah, average size for the Delaware River. Although this one did inhale the hook, I'll try to do some surgery over here, get the hook out of this fish. But if not, I can always save it as cut bait. Oh, there we go. We got it without ripping the gill at all. And check it out, huh, guys. This is actually pretty interesting. This yellow perch actually regurgitated a fish. Look at that. Man, let's identify this fish and see what this was before. All right, before we identify the little fish, let's just put this guy back. Thankfully, I was able to remove the hook without really ripping the gill on that fella. Check it out, and swam away strong. Now, here is the mystery of the day, right? This is the little fish that yellow perch regurgitated. It's actually a pretty decent size, and check it out, the tail on this little fella, right? This tail right here, I really believe that this is a tessellated darter, the Etheostoma olmsted, which means that there are some darters either around here in the Delaware River, right? Or the tributaries. That's pretty cool, huh? Ladies and gentlemen, 3:30 p.m. right now. I've been out here for about 6.5 hours. Let me tell you, you folks probably remember, at least the OG subscribers are going to remember, this fishing spot right over here is the spot where I took my mom and my dad last year to go fishing, right? We were fishing right over there around that tower, and although we didn't catch anything extraordinary, at least my mom and my dad had some fun times over here. We caught some species of fish. I think that today it was definitely a wise decision to move from spot 1 to spot 2. Although I didn't show you to you guys in this video, I was kind of forced to move from spot 1 to spot 2 because a bunch of kids and their parents kind of just stopped by at spot 1 and started hopping the stones in front of my rods, you know? But anyways, on one hand, I'm not getting skunked. We landed a few white perch. I'm actually taking a few white perch home as bait for future catfishing sessions. We landed an okay sized yellow perch. But how can I dedicate this video to Brian when I don't even have a catfish, a meow fish to show for, right? Brian, my man, I can almost see the green arrow just coming over here, just shouting, Leo Sheng, you have failed the city. Just that instead I failed this fishing session, right? So what do you guys think? Comment below, let me know. Should I come back here to the river, do another fishing session when it gets a little bit warmer, maybe 60 to 65 degrees water temperature, kind of get some revenge and see if a monster catfish will actually show up? Or should I rather just hit some of the other spots, right, around my area and pursue some other different species of fish? Let me know. Send me some feedback, okay? Today was definitely a very intriguing day here on the Delaware River. But hey, it is the old cliche, right? That is why it is called fishing and not catching. Yeah. So anyways, this is it for this video. I am pretty tired. Time to call it a day. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Tight lines. I will see you all next time. Oh, wait a moment. Wait a moment. Is this just the current? I think this is just the current, man. Dang, just as I was doing the outro. Oh no, wait a moment. Dang, I don't know if that's a current or a fish. I was doing the outro here and something bit. Nah, it's just, wow. Whoa, Brian, my man, Brian. Ooh, boy. Brian, as I was doing the outro here of the video, check it out what showed up, huh? Can't say now that we didn't catch one today, huh? Although this size right here, I don't really think it counts. Wow. Check how peacefully it swims in the live well. It's like a little freshwater shark, right? You guys can see through the glare my reflection over here too. Let me tell you all, it almost feels like as I was doing the outro, the gods of fishing took pity on me, right? They felt so bad about me that they were like, you know what? Just send the Dink Master his target species. As soon as I got done filming the outro, I was ready to put the rods in. I saw the ultralight. I was like, am I getting a hit? Is this actually the current? And it turned out to be this little fella, which, by the way, I would like to emphasize is all injured and everything. It's got some kind of illness or some injury going on here. Juvenile Ictalurus punctatus, yeah? The meow fish, the pussy fish that we were looking for today, aka catfish, right? So anyways, I'm going to release this guy over here now. Can't say Brian, my man, Brian. Can't say that one of them did not show up today, yeah? Gee, man, the struggle is real. Maybe I will come back to the river to do a revenge one of these days. But for now, I am pretty done. Tie lines and take it easy.